I'm Hendrik from Hiking in Finland, and today I want to take a look at the Peak Designs cuff and leash, and I want to show how I install them on my trusty Sony Nex 5N. So let's first have a look what's in the package and then how to install it on the camera. As you can see, I'm using a Dyneema cord on my Sony Nex 5N. Already since almost 2 years I'm using this Dyneema guy line, and while it does the job, it's quite light, it's not very comfortable if you need to wear it around your neck, and it's also like not that comfy to wear it around your wrist, and it easily gets like thrown or that it is in front of the camera like this. So it's really a time that I'm updating. So I decided to buy the leash and the cuff from Peak Designs. I already used their Capture Pro and I'm very happy with that, so I thought it would just be a smart way to update my system of how I carry the camera in hand or around my neck if I'm not using the Capture Pro. So they are both in a quite nice package. You see right away what you're getting, and just looking at them like this, it looks like almost they're the same. So first take a look at the leash, and let's just open up the package, because this is exactly the thing which will be replacing the current guy line I'm using. There's a little bag in there, and there's an little extra holder in there. So that's the 4 anchor discs. So you could use this with 2 cameras, because you will be using one on each side. So that means you can easily switch just the strap from one camera to another without needing to switch these. That's quite useful. Okay, let's install these eyelets. It's pretty straightforward, or that's at least what I imagine. First need to get it through here. People with long nails certainly are having an advantage here. So this is one easily to attach, and that's the second eyelet through. Done. What's also really cool about the leash and strap is that they're working with the Capture and Capture Pro, so you can connect them to the plate. You can just very simply slip one through one of these connector discs, and then you also can have these connected to your camera. And then if you're carrying it in your capture, then it's also always connected to you. So if you take the camera out, then it can't drop because it's connected. And you can do these in various ways connected to your camera. So you either can connect it like this, as I just showed with the connector plate, or you just connect it the camera itself and don't go with it with the plate. But it's really easy if you switch your mind and you think it's better to use one of these on the plate, and would be then connected up here, of course, and then you can carry your camera very comfortable on the trail or in the mountains, and once you need it, you just release it from the Capture Pro and have it in hand, and it's still connected with the strap around your neck, so you can't drop it. So as I just already touched on it shortly, there's many different ways to use this leash. I'm now using it with the connected to the Capture Pro plate, and on the other side one to the camera, and then I can carry it very comfortably in my Capture Pro over here, and if there's a shot I want to take, I can just take it out, take the shot, and then just let it hang around my neck. Speaking about the leash material shortly, it's very soft webbing and it feels very comfy also on the skin, so I really don't think it will be a problem carrying your camera for long times. The things over here are quite soft, the borders, so they're not cutting into the flesh. That's really cool. So you can use the leash in many different ways, and now it's quite short, but it's quite easy to make it longer too, as it's an adjustable system. So you can make it long enough to wear over your shoulder like this, and then you have the camera there, and then you can just slide it up and take your shot, and then just slide it back down. It's also possible to use the strap connected to your belt, and in that way you can use the strap as a stabilizer. So if you have a long exposure, this is giving you a little bit of extra hold and keeps the camera more still. You also can connect the anchor discs to the strap of your backpack, and in that case connect the camera via an anchor disc to your backpack so that you can't lose it. So this was the Peak Designs Leash camera strap. Now let's take a look at the cuff wrist strap. Again, same very nice packaging. You could mistake these two, seeing them just like this. The cuff is indeed a lot shorter, as you see. It's again the very same soft webbing. It feels very nicely on the skin. Again, this is just a very short piece of fabric, a little carrying bag. Don't really see the use for it, but you can probably use it to clean your lens, and to anchor discs, which you could connect again to the plate for your Capture or Capture Pro. And then here you have the wrist strap. This one is adjustable just to the width of your hand. It's pretty simple. If you ever have used something like this, then it shouldn't be a problem. I have very thin wrists, so this is a bit longer, but it's quite nice if you have a big camera, then it's still like easy to use. Now, because the cuff is using the same anchor discs as the leash, which I just showed you, it's really cool. You very fast can attach one to the other, and already your camera is connected to your hand. And again, this is if you're in a country where maybe there's a lot of chances of a pickpocket trying to steal something from you. A good way to keep your camera close, connected to yourself. And of course, if you're climbing in the wall, it's a really good idea to have your camera safely connected to you. Even lenses is a good idea if you have very big heavy lenses and you need to change them on the rock. So this is very comfy. Again, very nice soft webbing, no hard edges, so it doesn't cut into the skin, which can be uncomfortable if you have very hard webbing, and easy to use. Probably for me, using the anchor disc, which is connected to the capture plate, will be the most comfortable. That way you also can keep the leash connected to the two anchor discs on the side and strap this one in here when you need it. So in use, this is really nice because, as I just said, especially if you're rock climbing and you want to make that shot, it's nice to have your camera connected to you, either via the leash or via the cuff. If you drop your camera, it doesn't fall any more than 10-15 centimeters. And as I just said, the cuff and leash are compatible, so it's really fast to switch between the leash and put the cuff on. And just as fast again to put it back, and then you are able to carry it around your neck or around your shoulder or however you want to. I hope you enjoyed this short video about the Peak Designs leash and cuff. I'm now going out to test them extensively over this next several weeks and months, and then I will be back with a detailed review which you can read on hikinginfinland.com. See you the next time. Bye!